Welcome back, friends. Today's a little bit different. This was a reading I did for myself, but I thought it was valuable and I want to kind of share it with you, kind of in the sense that it won't be the question I ask, but it can really be used for anything. I want to show you how to read the cards. I was dealing with a new situation and I want to know how to react to certain individuals because I don't know them, right? So I'm like thrown into this new ring of fire and having to deal with a lot of people, a lot of ego, and so forth. So let's say, for example, you started a new job, or you started a new school, or something like that. You started a new hobby, a new group, and you're around people. And the question was, how do you deal with it? Okay, because you're not sure, you're a little bit uncertain. And the first card that I pulled, which is the theme, was the Eight of Wands. Normally, this card's all about quick communication, fire, go, go, go. Things come at you really hot and quick. But when it's reversed, it some people will read it as zero communication or things just stop. But I look at it a little differently. When I saw this card pop up, I thought to myself, this is telling me to not go cold, but slow my roll. Basically, temper the fire and let it slow down. So rather than being excited with what you know and sharing your knowledge, slow it down a little bit and go within a touch. And that's what I saw out of the 8, because you look at the 8, you have a 5 and a 3, correct? A 5, like I've said before, can be freedom or it can result in struggle. And the 3 is around communication. So when you speak and you show that you know things, people may get offended or may feel threatened by you. Therefore, they're going to try to shut you down or have the ego card they're going to play to make them feel like they're smarter than you. So the best advice is, it was telling me to just be quiet. Not shut down, but be quiet. So just slow down my fire, slow down my passion, because I'm a Leo, and let things just kind of unfold, right? That was a theme. That was the Eight of Wands. The next card was really around, now there are two ways to look at the middle position. This is the Seven of Swords, so it's a mind card. This could be around what to look out for, what to be mindful of, or what's blocking. When I saw this card, a lot of people read this card as, a thief or something like that, right? You've heard that, right? Stealing or being shady or sneaky, but not in this reading. When I saw the 5 here, again, the 5 and the 2, so it's around decisions you have to make, and the 5 energy is around freedom or struggle. What are you going to do? It gives you the 7, which is the assessment, to really look at things closely and observe, right? That's why you're quiet here on the 8 of Wands and you observe with the 7. So rather than the stealing or being sneaky, instead you hold back your knowledge. So in a way, you're stealing from the conversation because you're not going to let them know everything that you know. You're going to hold back. You're going to withdraw. You're going to reserve yourself a little bit. And that's what the 7 of Wands told me. It says, hey, rather than going in there and showing everybody what you know, it doesn't matter right now. Just slow down. Hold your knowledge to yourself. That's the swords, right? Your knowledge, your intellect, your wisdom. Hold it back. Don't share. 5, rather than get in conflict with somebody because they feel threatened, because you're new there, have peace by deciding not to say anything and only sharing just enough in order to let them know what you know, but not how depth of knowledge that you have on these topics. All right, you follow me so far? So when you look at these two cards here, you have again the slow the communication down, let the fire simmer, pour some water on it, hold back your knowledge. So not stealing, it's holding back your knowledge to share with other people. And then the outcome, if you follow that advice without letting your temper, your ego come into play, you have the 6 of Wands, which is victory. The 5 energy becomes freedom, and the 1 becomes new potential, okay, which gives you the 6 of harmony. And this card is usually around victory. And these are 2 fire cards, so it's telling me that my passion has to be tempered for it to strive again. And when you consider that, it's really telling you that you got to use your wisdom. That's why the horse is gray. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you with the blue. Your yellow energy, temper it. And again, blue emotions here in the first position. Don't get ahead of yourself. Hold back. Pour water on the fire. And that's how I read these 3 cards. Because I want to share with you so you could look at the cards in a different way. And if this did help you, let me know. And if you have areas where you're stuck at and want to read, and if this resonated with you, ping me, drop me a link, hit me up on my website, book a session. I'm more happy to do a reading with you. Or if you want some mentorship on card reading, I can do that too. But to wrap this up, again, going back to the cards, what do you see? You see a 5 in the first position. So every card too has a number, right? And the numbers build on each other. Well, 5 energy and a 3 energy makes the 8 energy. Okay? The 5 energy in the middle card, again, 5, struggle or freedom with 2 energy. 5, again, harmony, struggle or freedom with the harmony card. 5. So if you don't play your cards right and you don't speak accordingly, make the correct decisions, then the outcome may not go in your favor. So when you pull cards, really try to look at them differently. Don't always read them for face value, because sometimes the universe is trying to give you a much deeper message. You got to be the person to slow it down a little bit, pull yourself back, and really align it with the situation you're in. Not at face value, but use your intuition, and you'll start seeing things a little differently. We can go into more symbolism later, but I just want to share this quick little reading with you I did for myself. And if you did enjoy it, drop the comments, let me know. And until next time, I want to see each of y'all in my next video. All right. Bye, everybody.